Okay, we are live.
We're live and late.
We are live.
Hello,
That's
hello.
awesome.
We are live and alive.
Yes, that's the key there.
Yes. So we
No
had a
one
little
died.
bit of a slow start to the new season here,
A little bit of technical difficulties.
but that happens.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, everybody.
Welcome,
Season
welcome.
2. Who thought we'd even get this far?
We had so much fun that once that happened, I was convinced another season was coming.
Yeah, it's great.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't even hesitate to have a second season, honestly. We have so much interesting stuff going on for this year, I hope. A lot of optimism going into this new year.
I'm excited.
I mean, I don't know how you can't be
I'm
optimistic.
more excited this year than I was last year. And I'm not even following Bo Nix anymore.
That's right. Bo Nix, by the way, for those of you who were with us last season, and thank all of you who were, we did have a segment dedicated to probably the only Vikings podcast with a dedicated segment for a non-Viking player.
Yeah.
In the Nix of time. And Dan has decided it has run its course.
Yep.
It's time to put Bo Nix aside.
As much as I enjoyed defending Bo Nix all season last year.
And rightfully so, because he did perform pretty well.
In my heart of hearts, I'm a Vikings fan. And I felt like me talking about Bo Nix all last year. Some people took it really offensive. Thought I was being really offensive, and they got really offended by it. So I have a new segment this year.
Yes.
Yep, we do. We came up with a new segment for Dan, and we're gonna unleash that one in a little bit. Guys, we had some roster moves in the offseason.
We did.
We made some changes, and I think most of them are for the better.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The only one that I don't know if it's for the better is our favorite Harrison Phillips.
Yeah.
He's not even old.
No, I think that was going to be a money cap move. I really believe that was a financial decision to move him out. Great guy, amazing person.
I know.
And maybe they just felt that we had added enough in the offseason there that he was expendable. And Bob's back. Hi, Bob. So, yeah, Harrison Phillips, I'm not thrilled with him going, but I kind of understand it.
Yeah. I was shocked when I heard that, and I was like, that just straight up doesn't make sense. But, I think, aren't they thinking that Dallas Turner is taking?
That's the hope.
That's
Turner
why,
really.
So maybe they're more confident in finally confidence in a Kwesi pick.
We could use some of that because I was kind of talking to one of my favorite people earlier today about Kwesi and his draft issues so far.
Lack of being able to draft anyone.
And, he made a good point. So far, the only good one he has really is Addison that has made any impact. And I said, well, this is a big season then because you got two guys that he picked, one on each side of the ball that really need to show us something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see. Well, I don't want, and it's funny because he hasn't drafted well, but he's built a roster pretty well.
Oh my gosh. I think from how much he lacks in being able to draft, he 100% makes up for it in picking up people and trading for people. Because those people like Grenard, Van Ginkel, Cashman, they have made more of an impact immediately and for less money, mind you, than so many people in the draft. And I know you can't, like, that's not sustainable, but oh my gosh, he's made up for it.
And other than the prodigal son coming home this week in Adam Thielen, he's not adding old players. He's adding guys that still have some tread on the tires.
Yeah.
So, so that's what I mean, Jordan Mason we got in the offseason.
I know.
Coming off of a nice year with the Niners. He's going to be a great added back.
Yeah. It'll help with Jones for sure. John, how are we feeling? How are you feeling about Adam Thielen coming back?
All right. Here's my thought on Adam. Nostalgia is good for wine and trading cards. And in this case, I'm going to say in wide receivers. Only because for what we paid to get him.
Yeah.
Well, for what we paid to get him and the current state of our wide receivers.
Right. But KJ Osborne was released by the Washington shortly before Thielen was picked up. So you could have had a guy who's 7 years younger for basically nothing.
7 years younger, but with worse hands.
Yep.
Like, Adam Thielen isn't able to, get away from cornerbacks or, create a ton of separation. He is Mr. Reliable in the end zone.
Yep.
And he even was Mr. Reliable in the end zone with the Panthers.
Yeah.
And you can't say that about KJ Osborne.
Nope.
No. And Adam's going to be a good coach on the field, I think. I think he's going to help the younger receivers develop. So I like that aspect. I like having a guy in here with that experience who knows what he's doing, runs routes really well. So he can definitely be that on the field coach for the offense. He can be the Harrison Smith on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mind bringing him back.
Do you think he's back for more than this year?
I'm hoping 2.
2?
I want to get 2 decent years out of him. I think we're going to need it. We have to see what Ty Felton has. If Ty Felton is going to be worth the draft spot.
Yeah.
That's a big question mark right now. So we'll see. We got Miles Price, who just lit it up on special teams in the preseason. Like
you want to know who lit it up really and shocked everyone? Max Brosner.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's got to be Max. Max is great.
If we hand out star players, he has to be the star player from the preseason.
Is he the new Sloter?
Oh.
He could be I played against a bunch of guys that are going to be bagging groceries for the season.
He could be Kyle Sloter 2.0.
Right.
Like Mr. Amazing preseason and then
do nothing can't do anything against first team.
That's a good point.
Right. He looked really good against second and third string defenders and guys who weren't even going to make the squad. So
yeah.
But it's still nice to see.
Yes. A Minnesota boy. Yeah.
Elijah Williams too. Yep, that's a good point.
Yep. What are your thoughts?
As much as I love our new stadium, we missed out on a t-shirt opportunity with Mad Max Beyond Metrodome. It's not going to happen. We don't have it anymore. Quinn's here.
Yeah, instead if Brosmer takes off, we have Brosmer's Bank.
There you go.
We can definitely have a couple of things if Max shows us anything. But it'll be interesting to see if he stays around even. Because if McCarthy's any good, what are you going to do with 2 young quarterbacks? You can't ask Brosmer to sit around. Carson Wentz is here for the experienced backup that we need. Not thrilled about that pickup, honestly, but
I'm not
get it.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I feel like I was listening to a podcast, but they always talk about how Carson Wentz is like a toxic locker room guy. And it's so strange that they would bring him in to our locker room when they're always touting being all about the locker room?
I don't think KOC brings him in unless he thinks he can fit.
That's such a weird that was weird. I was not a fan of it. Although, who else do you pick up? Who else is there? Is Case Keenum still around?
I don't know if anybody signed Keenum. I thought I'd seen him sign somewhere, but I could be wrong.
Do you bring on Keena? Because my thought on the Wentz is like, okay, you bring him in as an experienced coach, player coach.
Right.
Is
with that expectation set.
With that expectation is that, look, McCarthy's our guy. If McCarthy tanks, it's probably going to go to Bosmer. Or Brosmer. And so if it goes to either of them, you tell Wentz, like, look, we'll pay you money. It's not going to be as much as you want, but we want you to come on as a player coach. If we need you, we'll put you in. But with the understanding that we want you to coach these guys up on reads.
And he may have been told that already. We don't know. Like, we don't know what went on behind closed doors. Maybe that was their plan when they brought him on. Like, we want you here to bring these guys along. We feel you're a good fit. Oh, no, Q. Don't even joke about Christian Ponder.
Oh, my gosh.
Who?
Christian Ponder. Dan didn't live through the Ponder trauma.
We all died in the Christian Ponder trauma. Hey, but you know what else we got this offseason? We went to Indianapolis and took away, 40% of their offensive line.
Yep.
Let's go. But what?
Freeze. What's his name? Yeah, Fries. I'm stuck on Freed from baseball.
Oh, okay.
So Fries, the only question I have is coming back from an injury like that.
What was his injury again?
He broke his leg.
But why would that be an injury that would?
Because you favor it. And so, yes, he was shut down on that right side of the line for the Colts. But how is he gonna favor that right leg? I think it was his right leg. Now after the procedure and everything.
Okay, Dan Downer. I'm just kidding.
Trying to be a realist here.
It's a legitimate concern, but I'm not gonna have it until I see it happen. I want to watch him on Monday night and see if we see any of that. What Dan's talking about.
And it might not be a thing, but right. I just know coming back from that serious of an injury is there's a tendency to favor it unconsciously.
That's fair.
And we also got a bigger starting center now.
Yes.
Although he probably doesn't have the hands that Garrett Bradbury has.
Or a sweaty butt.
Yeah.
Side note, my own child, little Troy, is the center for his football team.
Nice.
Yep, he is center and defensive tackle. And he is loving it. And he is killing it. He's doing a great job.
Right in the heart of it all. That's good.
Doesn't even weigh 90 pounds. And he tackled a few kids tonight. He recovered a fumble. Man, he's lighting it up.
Yep.
Anyways.
Side notes are our thing. If anybody who's new here, you got to put up with that. But if you've been around for a while, you'll know. We get sidetracked a lot.
Yeah.
That's why we're 3 blind Vikes.
Yeah.
Because we go into this every week totally blind. All right, quickly, any other new additions to our team that you're really excited about seeing what they can do?
I know that this is an irrational one, but Eric Wilson, the nostalgia for me.
Okay.
Because he wasn't amazing, but he was a solid linebacker, and I'm really happy to see him back. And he did well elsewhere. I just don't ever think he got the opportunity to shine because he was behind Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr for his like entire career. So I just don't ever think he got a time to shine. And I don't necessarily think he's like in his prime to shine, but I'm excited to have him back.
Dan, how about you? Anybody?
Honestly, the offensive line.
The entire offensive line.
We drafted Donovan Jackson. He's going to start for us at left guard. Darisaw coming back. Ryan, new center, new right guard. Brian O'Neill holding down at right tackle. Like, I'm excited to see what our offensive line can do. We've got a good mix of veteran and young guys, and I feel like we could do something. We have the setup to have good protection for McCarthy to sit in the pocket for that, like probably 1 second longer than he could last year, maybe a second and a half of it.
And he's got mobility on top of it. So
yep.
If you can give him a little extra time, even so he can make a play with his legs, even better.
Yeah.
Give him just, even if you can give him like where he's not swarmed under and he can't even move, if you can give him just a little bit of time where he can at least move that pocket, that could be very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the offensive line. I don't know who I'm excited about seeing, honestly, that got added. We picked up a lot of guys like we signed a lot of undrafted free agents who made the 53-man, and that's always interesting. I think that's Jordan Mason for me. I want to see what he can do.
Yeah, I like that. I like that pick.
A young guy, he's got pretty good hands.
He made, like, when he was the back, or when McCaffrey was out for a lot of the year, I remember being disappointed that I didn't have him on my fantasy team because he was obviously not the same kind of like product or production, but he was really good.
700 and plus yards. He averaged like 5.3 yards a carry, which is outstanding.
Yeah.
He could be that guy.
He could be.
He could be that guy.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Ty Chandler is going to be that guy.
No. I want him. I have wanted him to be that guy for so long, and he just has not been.
He is not going to be that guy.
No.
We play Monday night.
Let's go.
Monday night. We have to wait an extra day.
I know.
And I hate Monday night games, but
Monday night games, and it's I know a rookie quarterback. He's not a rookie, but a rookie quarterback. Monday night game. I feel like that was not fair.
That's a rough way to start.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, Caleb Williams is kind of struggling in May. They don't know what they're going to do on Monday. I don't know what that's about. I saw that Dom Claire posted something about that on Facebook, and I'm kind of wondering what that's all about. So we'll see. X Factors, our first ones of the year. How do you pick an X Factor without seeing them play? I don't know, but we're going to do it. Ladies first.
I'm going to go with Adam Thielen.
All right. She's going there's nostalgia.
Yep. We're going to go with Thielen purely due to the fact that he's old and people are going to be like, oh, we're not going to guard him. Old. But he's still got the hands. He still has the ability to make the catch. It's just, he's not as fast to make the catch. So I think they're going to be double teaming Jefferson and forget about how good Adam is. He's got to be.
We're going to need him until we get, Addison back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the gripe with him is not that he can't catch. He is Mr. Reliable. The gripe now is that he's slow.
Yeah, he doesn't get separation
than he used to be. So I think they're going to forget about him and double team Jefferson and be like, haha, Thielen who? And Adam Thielen. That's who it is.
I don't need him to have breakaway speed. I just need him to keep the chains moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7-8 yards. That's all we need.
Yeah. And I think he'll do it.
Ball control might be better than a 60-yard touchdown pass. Believe it or not.
Yeah. work the clock.
All right, Dan, who's your X factor for this first game?
My X factor is someone we have not mentioned yet. Hawkinson.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. Tight end with a rookie quarterback.
That's fair.
And it's a good receiving tight end. And I think it's one that you can lean on Hawkinson a little bit. You know, tight ends typically, you know, they don't get the big gains in yards, but they get the reliable yards. And so I think I think he gets used a lot. I think everybody's looking at the outside, Ty Felton, Jets, Naylor, Thielen. Everybody's looking outside, and it's going to take pressure off of Hawkinson, and I think he gets used a lot more.
We need him because he was pretty absent last season.
Yeah,
he was.
I was concerned about that because he's getting a lot of money. We need him to be.
We need him to be as fire as he was with Kirko.
Yeah,
but him and Darnold never looked on the same page.
That's fair.
And that happens. Sometimes you get a quarterback, he's on target with other guys.
Darnold was a deep pass happy kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like, let's lob it to Jefferson. Let's lob it to Jefferson. Let's lob it to Anderson.
And a first year quarterback tends to look for his tight end when he needs a bailout. So
yeah,
that's a good pick.
Good job. I like that one. That was a good one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Surprise.
I'm going to go with somebody we have mentioned that I just mentioned earlier, not too long ago. I'm going with Jordan Mason.
I like that one. I think he was going to be my second X factor.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Mason this week. I would like to see him bust a couple of big runs, open things up for the passing game. Jones is still there, and he's still going to be a workhorse. But Mason, I would love to see maybe catch a couple of passes too out of the backfield. I'd like to see him get close to 100 all-purpose in this game. I think it would be beneficial if he did. So those are our first X factors of the season.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, I think it's time to get into some of our regular segments. I always give these guys an outline, but I like to jack it up quick. Cora, we'll start with you since you always went first anyway.
Let's go.
Get defensive. What do you got for us before we start this 2025-26 season?
We are bringing it back, man. I, honest to goodness, feel like this defense, I mean, we didn't lose anyone of significance, and we only gained people of more significance. It's going to be exciting to watch them play with more years of experience with B-Flow and more play time, and I'm just really excited. I guess the only big loss that we have is oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Cam. What's his last name? Dantzler. No. Oh my God. Who got traded to the Colts? Or who went to the Colts? What's his name? He did all the dances.
So good that we forget who he is.
He did all the dances with Metellus. Bynum. Oh my God.
Cam Bynum.
Oh my God. Okay, he left the Vikings and we forgot.
That's what happens. You leave Minnesota, we don't know who you are anymore.
Yeah, we don't know. But
completely forget about it.
Wow. Wow. But I'm really excited to see what they do. I'm really excited to see Murphy go off. We don't have a ton of quarterbacks, and that's a little worrisome. But you know what? In B-Flow, we trust.
He finds ways.
He does. And I don't know how he does it, but he finds ways.
The way you overcome lack of cornerback depth is by having your front seven get enough pressure on the quarterback to where he doesn't have time to look downfield.
Yep.
So that's where it comes from.
I heard a criticism on Byron Murphy. I think Jason had retweeted it. And the largest criticism that Byron Murphy had last year was, oh, well, he has so many interceptions because balls are always thrown to him. And I believe the comment that should come after that is, that means he's doing his job? Like complaining that he has so many interceptions because so many balls are thrown his way? Good.
That's a really bad one.
I mean,
I don't think that's the point you're trying to make.
I see his logic in saying it because he's saying that they don't throw my way because I'm the better defender.
Yeah.
So they throw more balls that way.
And he shows them that they shouldn't.
That they should probably look elsewhere to throw the ball.
Yeah. So I'm excited. And man, I just feel like I just love watching Harrison Smith, and I never want him to retire. And I don't know if there will be tears when that season comes. There might be.
He'll be on the field in a wheelchair and still making tackles.
There you go.
He'll still have 96 tackles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry's, and it's funny because my fiance D is a big Notre Dame fan. I am not. I'm a Penn State guy. But I've always found my favorite Vikings aren't Penn Staters. They're usually Penn State rivals. And Harry is like one of my favorite all-time Vikings from Notre Dame. The other ones are like Chris Carter, who is Ohio State, Anthony Carter, Ohio State. So as long as you're a big rival of my favorite college football team, you're probably going to be one of my favorite Vikings.
Yeah.
All right. Should we unveil Dan's new segment? Are we ready, Dan?
We are ready.
We worked hard on a name for this segment.
Yes.
And the name of the segment is going to be called Dan is So Offensive.
Cora gets defensive and Dan
is so offensive.
Yes, I will rub you the wrong way. All right. So in my segment this year, I am purely talking about offense, ups, downs, moves, lefts, rights. Part of it stems for my oldest football team this year. I am the offensive coordinator, which we won tonight, 28-0.
We're undefeated.
Woo!
More than 28. You guys scored 5 touchdowns.
We scored 4.
No, you scored
with 2 extra points.
5.
Nope.
Okay. 4 touchdowns.
We scored 4.
Bad.
Because that last one wasn't a touchdown.
Oh.
Yeah, we got.
Okay.
Yeah. So we should have scored 5, but we got
Shouldn't you have scored 6 because one of them got called back?
Yes.
Should have been 6.
So our offense was killing it. So I'll take some of the credit. I'm over there calling plays, moving guys around. Just getting offensive. All up in their face.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. And the best part is we won't have to cut you off after 2 minutes because you're not talking about Bo Nix.
And it'll be a Viking segment on a Vikings
podcast. It's a Viking segment on a Vikings podcast. Yeah. Well, what's funny is that it's going to be Dan so offensive, but now not very many people are going to get offended.
Yeah, that's fair.
We just have irony. We like irony here.
I will.
We love irony here.
So to start things off, and let's get offensive. I'm worried about Jets and that hamstring.
Stop it! Don't put that juju out there. I'm offended.
That is an injury that you get right in the preseason. That if it's not carefully looked after, it will be around all season long, and it will affect him, and it will affect what he can do. And worst case scenario, he's out for like 4 weeks because he actually strains it. And that's my worry right now. And our wide receiver
room is pretty bad.
It looks bad right now.
Maybe Questy will work his magic with all those 6th and 7th round picks.
He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to lean on Price. He's going to have to lean on Felton and Thielen. And he's going to have to figure something out. You got to rest Jets. You got to rest him until he feels like it's not even the slightest
So you
twinge.
don't think he's going to start Monday?
He's going to start, and that's the dumb part.
Oh, you think they should rest him?
I think they should rest him.
Okay, that's pretty offensive.
They might limit snaps, though. They could
That's
limit
pretty
snaps.
offensive.
But it's
Cancel.
16 games. I think that he needs to be rested for the first 2 or 3 games, and we rest him up, and
Daniel, take that back.
And we rest him up so that when Addison comes back, they're both going full board.
I'm offended by that.
You should be.
That is a offensive.
No.
Grammy has him. Grammy has him.
Go.
Dan starts out being offensive.
Wow.
With his new segment.
Yeah. He started off strong. Wow.
You're welcome.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow.
There you go. See, I like Bob.
If everyone can tell, we do not chat about our segments before the podcast. So this is a real live reaction. We're too busy to chat about them.
Yeah, there's too much other life going on.
What?
See, we like real reaction though. That makes it better.
Dan,
What?
I can't believe you want to rest him. Who would we have starting?
We would lean on Naylor,
And
Thielen, Felton, Price.
Thielen as our wide receiver 1.
Honestly, it would probably go to Felton and Price.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
You are offending me right now. I cannot believe that.
Yeah. I told you I'm offensive.
Dan is not afraid.
No.
No.
No,
He is
I'm
not
not.
afraid at all.
I will offend anyone.
He is not afraid.
Yeah.
No fear,
Wow.
Dan. No fear.
But it's also on the flip side of our wide receiver room scares me. And our offensive line gives me a lot of hope. It's like doom and gloom on the outside and like bright, shiny rainbows in the middle.
I guess maybe then your pick for X Factor was a really good one, and your pick for X Factor was a really good one. And maybe they'll just put Jefferson out there as a distraction so that we can get our run game going and Hawkinson and Thielen.
And Naylor.
Maybe
Naylor,
they
yeah.
won't. Is he off at the injury? I thought he had something with his hand or something.
Who?
Naylor?
I thought he had.
He's back.
He's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dan's not worried about Naylor's hand.
Yeah. His hand.
He's worried about Jet's legs, but not
Yeah.
Naylor's
So maybe
Jet's not a jet without his legs.
that is
He's
an
just
offensive
hand. He's
take.
just a prop playing at that.
I have to sit with that. That is a take.
It's not. What frustrates me is it's not going to happen.
No, you're right.
And
I get where you're coming from it, but
and
boy.
all it's going to take is like one route. Ball doesn't even have to go to him. It's going to take one route, and he's going to pull it.
Daniel,
You talk so much like a real Vikings fan,
Daniel,
like a lifer.
you can't put that
I
out
had
there.
the full induction last year.
You talk like a lifer.
I mean, I've had a full induction, I guess, for a couple of years now. So there's still
trauma.
bright, shiny rainbows in the offensive line area and the running backs. So
If JJ does get hurt, the trauma the Vikings fans are going to face.
I think
Imagine
we got a couple of rookies that can step up.
who
Price and
Felton.
Felton. Yeah,
Price and Felton, maybe.
I think they could both step up.
I think Naylor could step up.
I think Naylor. Well, Naylor's kind of short.
So, Addison's not big.
Yeah, but that's why I think it's probably going to be like Felton there and Price.
It could be Hawkinson too. Hawk could start making
could
like
be
he might get 8 catches a game for a while if Jets is not 100%.
Heck, maybe it's the Hawkinson Oliver duo. Because
Yeah.
he was a surprise
last year.
Oliver really, he came on big late. He became a really big target at the end of the season. That was with Sam Darnold.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's a whole new dynamic at quarterback too. You got to factor in. Well, Dan, that was very offensive.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That was very offensive. Oh
you lived up to the hype with the name of the segment. I have to tell you.
Wow. Yeah, that was something.
We promise he won't be this offensive every week, folks.
Actually,
I
he
promise
probably will be.
I promise I will try to be.
He's gonna make everybody wish the Bo Nix segment was back by the end of the season.
Yep.
Like, can't he just talk about Bo Nix again, please?
Yep. And I'm gonna make it just scary enough so that it's believable.
It is believable. Now you have me worried about Justin Jefferson. Look at what you made. Look at what you created.
Every route Jefferson
has to live with this.
on Monday.
He has to live with this.
Every route on Monday. Now everybody's
I
gonna
don't
be
have
watching.
to. I choose to.
He gets to live with this.
Yeah. It's privilege.
Well, that wasn't fun at all, Dan.
What, me flirting with my wife?
No.
Oh, the Justin Jefferson
thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need a mood booster, John.
All right.
It's time.
We need to roll this back a little bit.
It's time to Valhalla back for the first time this season. We're going to September 3rd. The year is 2000. Vikings versus the Bears.
The Bears.
And less than 5 minutes into the game, Gary Anderson drills a 35-yarder. The Vikings go up 3-0. But the next series, the Bears' first series, they take it 11 plays. Cade McDowell to John Allred from 18 yards. It was a broken, busted coverage, easy touchdown. Bears take a 7-3 lead. Next drive, Vikings go down, but they can't cash it in. Anderson makes the second field goal, 38 yards away. The Vikings cut the lead to 7-6 after one period. With 5:19 left in the first half, Bears kicker Paul Ettinger hits a 29-yarder. Bears take a 10-6 lead. Gary Anderson makes his third field goal of the half with 1:51 to play. 45-yarder. The Vikings are within one, but the Bears take it right down the field. After that field goal, they kick a 49-yard field goal by Ettinger, and they take a 13-9 lead into the locker room. The Bears would extend that lead 20-9 with over 10 minutes to go in the third. Cade McNown to Marcus Robinson, 49 yards, a great catch by Robinson, and a fantastic run to finish it. Not looking good for the boys in purple and gold. However, on the next series, the Vikings go down, and Dante Culpepper takes a 1-yard leap into the end zone. Lead is 20-16 with 5:24 to play in the third. Vikings finally take the lead in this game in the fourth. 23-20, a 7-yard quarterback draw from Culpepper with 11 minutes to play. On that drive, Randy Moss, 3 grabs, 80 yards, and a 66-yarder included in that set. Then with 4:35 to play, Dante Culpepper's third rushing touchdown of the half. 4-yard rollout. Vikings go up 30-20. On that drive, Robert Smith with a 59-yard run to set up the TD. Bears weren't done quite yet. Cade McDowell scrambles from 8 yards out. Scores a touchdown with 1:17 to play. Lead is 30-27 Vikings. However, the onside kick, back when onside kicks were fun and they could load up one side instead of this, hey, we're onside kicking it, just catch it and we'll call it a day. Unless you're a Viking backup tight end named Johnny Munt. The onside kick, just a high hopper, easy play for Randy Moss. He catches it, he falls down. Vikings take a 30-27 victory.
Let's go.
Culpepper on the day, 13 for 23, 190 yards. He did throw an interception. However, on the ground, Robert Smith, 14 carries, 109 yards. Culpepper, 13 carries, 73 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. I think that was only the third time in Vikings history that we had a quarterback run for 3 touchdowns.
There you go.
Randy Moss, only 4 catches on the day for 89 yards, most of those in the second half. And our top defender that day was Ed McDaniel, 13 tackles. 12 of those were solos and a sack. Why do I bring this game up? This was the last time the Vikings won a season opener against the Bears. And an extra stat, the Vikings have never traveled to Chicago for a season opener and beaten them in the history of both franchises. So we've never beaten them on the road in an opener, which we have to play Monday night.
Well, you guys are Debbie Downers.
He was just stating facts. Mine was downers.
It just says to me that we're due.
We are due.
Yeah.
And if there's any Bears team we can beat, it's this.
It
Bears
is
team.
this one.
It would seem that way, would it not?
Right? But it's also on the same side of we have so
Division
much
rival.
we need to figure out.
Oh, all right. I guess we have to do this stuff too. How about the score predictions for Monday night?
Ooh.
Start with Cora.
We're going to go. I didn't think about this
Why?
because we're going to go 17-12.
I assume you mean the Vikings will win.
Yes, Vikings will win. 17-12.
Okay.
17-12. So she's gone for a typical Bears-Vikings game in Chicago in primetime,
Yeah.
where everything is ugly and weird.
What just happened? Excuse me? What?
Did we watch that?
Did they try for a 2-point conversion and then did the Vikings defense snuff them? Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
And while we're at
Did they
it,
try for a field goal and then they miss it? Yes, they did. So this is what I think would happen is that they are like, suck it, Vikings. They're going to score first and try for a 2-point conversion to drive it into us. And then all of a sudden we're going to snuff them and be like, no, you can't do that. So then the second time they score, they're going to try for a field goal, but because they got too cocky, they're going to miss it.
that's a lot to take in for a 17-12 game.
And that's just the first quarter.
No.
Oh.
Because they're only scoring 12.
Yeah, it's just the
So,
first quarter.
and then we get 2 touchdowns, we kick field goals, and then we kick a 3-point. Or we kick extra points, and then we kick a field goal.
Okay.
All right. So we scored 3 times.
Yeah, we score 3 times.
All right. You also have to give us, and I hate these, but we might as well do them because everybody else does them. What's the record going to be for the team this season? What's your
Okay, let's do
prediction?
that next time.
Oh, we're going to wait till they play a game before we do that?
I have not thought about it
Okay.
at all. Have you?
All right. That's
do you
fair.
have a record?
Oh, our overall record?
Yeah.
12-5.
What? Okay.
Oh,
I will
Dan
come
already
up with one.
ruined it.
I'll come up
Dan
with
ruined it, so you got to pick now.
Okay, I'll come up with one. You guys give your.
All right. Well, we know Dan thinks the record's going to be 12-5, despite Jefferson probably missing half the season with a hamstring.
No, it all depends on how that's played out.
Oh my god!
It's a worry of mine. It is a worry. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I don't want it to happen.
What's your score for Monday night?
All right. My score for Monday night, I think, is going to be 21-18.
21-18.
What is with the weird scores?
I don't know.
We're weird.
No, I think it's going to be 21-18. And I think it's going to be, despite how bad our wide receiver room looks, first game of the year. I'm going to say there's blown coverages on both sides of the ball. Wide receivers leak out, and the quarterbacks find them. And I think that ultimately it comes down to a field goal that the Bears miss. It's for them to tie the game.
Okay. And you said 12-5, so I got you on record for the record.
Yep.
Now
I'm
I
on
got to pick.
record with a record.
Now I got to pick a score, huh?
Yep. Now you got to pick a score.
I had a score, and I'm gonna stick with it, even though I don't know the certainty of Caleb Williams now, thanks to Dom Clare. I don't like the way we play in Chicago. I don't like the way we play in Chicago in prime time. I don't like the history we have against Chicago. In Chicago, especially recently. So I'm taking the Bears 24, the Vikings 16. Because I don't
weird
know.
Score. You're
Yeah,
giving us
you're
a
giving
hard
us a
time about a weird score.
What the heck?
24-16 is a normal score. 3 field goals and a touchdown. And all we did was kick field goals in the whole preseason.
Still a weird score.
24-16 is fairly normal, especially for the Vikings.
Fair.
And it's only because I just don't know what McCarthy is going to do in his first game, and it's a primetime game. I don't want to get too confident in a kid who hasn't played real, meaningful football yet.
I am going to repeat a line that I said last year. Our offense is too good for a quarterback to not make it look good. Our offense is always going to be outperform the quarterback, and our offense is always going to make the quarterback look better than they actually are. I wholeheartedly believe that with my full chest with Cousins and with Darnold, and I think JJ has to be average in order for us to be good. Anything above average, I think, is going to make us great. Honest to goodness, and we only got better from last year, except for our wide receivers. Like, that's a little questionable to start out the year.
That's just injuries.
Our offense is too good for any quarterback that is average or better to not have an amazing year. And I said that about Kirk Cousins, and I said it about Sam Darnold. I said it last year. I screamed it from the rooftops last year.
Yeah, O'Connell
makes every quarterback look better than they actually are.
O'Connell does seem to get the most out of his weapons, and I will give him that all the time.
But he also has really good weapons.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to see more. It's hard for me to predict the first game because I just don't know.
What? Your pessimistic outlook on the Vikings helped them win games last year.
You're carrying it right over into this year.
Man, and you know what? I'm picking for my record, right?
What
do I pick for my record? Because I hate doing this, and I just do it anyway.
8-9.
9-8. 9-8.
9-8.
I picked the Vikings to go 9-8 this season because I don't know. There's not enough to go off of right now. So 9-8 is a very safe thing to pick. That is always subject to change.
I have picked 13-4.
13-4. Okay.
Yep. I reserve the right to update it a little bit on the next show.
Nope.
But 13-4 just off the bat going, and this is like me
going blind.
Well, no, I went through everything and I totaled up all the losses.
Kind of blind. It's
kind of
squinty, one-eyed covered, and it's dark outside.
Yeah.
And I think there's a very good chance we win this game Monday and do what we should do against the Bears. But, Williams improved as the year went on last year. He really did. And he had good games again. His games against us were pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So, but we have some different weapons this year. So, yeah, a lot of uncertainty going into the game. I'm playing it really safe, and I probably didn't need to do that, but I did.
That's okay.
So my whole thing was 12-4 is with what it's a little unknown but with what our offense on paper looks like. And on paper, our offense is completely scary. We have Aaron Jones and Jason and Mixon now, or Mason. With Jones and Mason, we have two solid RB first starting running backs. You can start either one of them, and then you can trade the load.
And then when we bring Cam Akers back in late October,
right? And then, if we need to get rid of Chandler or something,
no, we always do.
But but the wide receivers, like if we stay healthy, our wide receiver room is phenomenal. I think Price and Felton are going to be huge additions. Hawkinson with a rookie quarterback is going to be more dominating than he was last year. And we got huge upgrades to our offensive line.
We did.
And with on paper, with what our offense looks like, we're going to be a really good team.
I think I definitely see potential for this team to win 12 or 13 games this year. But I'm not going to say that right now.
You're going to be realistic, and we're going to be hopeful.
Yeah. I mean, and God knows what B-Flow's going to unleash with his defensive weapons, too.
I'm so excited. I love B-Flow. Where does he live? I wish we lived in that city so you could co-coach with him.
I like my coach. I like the other coaches, though, which we might get them on.
Oh, really?
We might.
Okay, so
I did.
Okay, we'll just wait.
We'll wait.
We'll tell you off the podcast. We might have a really cool guest.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell you off the podcast.
We love our guests, and we've had some pretty good ones last year.
Yeah.
So I'd like to get a couple good ones this year too. Do we want to do a question this week, or are we going to hold it because we're running a little long?
That's okay. We can hold it. Do you want to do a Nostradamus question?
We can hold off. That's okay.
We can get to an hour, John.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if we do a Nostradamus question, we're going to be here for another 15 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. We always are.
What's that? Bears fan here.
I always appreciate other fans coming in as long as they're respectful, and this is very respectful.
Yeah, I love that.
What did it say? I can't.
You have to sit forward.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
He thinks we're a great team.
Read it to me like I'm a blind old guy.
Bears fan here. We're only worried about your 2 new additions catching balls. What are our 2 new additions?
Felton and Price.
Really?
Yeah.
Blade, Shriek, and Louis Kahn? Who are those 2? Looks like they have the moves to supplement Jefferson. Wait, who are those 2 people?
They might be Bears.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, see, but then he says he calls us the Vikings, so you can't say that.
Okay. I don't know who those 2 people were because they're not even on the team.
Yeah, you can't. No, you can't start that. No.
Well, then. I mean, I think Thielen is going to be what people expect from him. So Justin Jefferson's going to pull everything, and Adam Thielen's going to be Mr. Reliable. That's my opinion on that.
And that's how it was prior, so there's no reason it shouldn't be now.
Yeah.
All right, we will save the question because we are pushing up against an hour. And Dan is 100% right because you know how we are with the questions.
Yes.
We'll never go. We'll never get out of here.
Never leave.
But I have a good one.
Inevitably, it will be about food.
Yeah, most likely. And if it's about food, forget it. We can need a whole podcast on that.
Yep.
Dan keeps trying to open up snacks over here, and I'm like, no.
She won't let me eat
we're gonna wrap it up so Dan can have snacks.
Yes.
We can get ready for the game Monday night. This is my first season. Well, it's only our second year, but we did lose a member of our Viking family in February here. Our dog passed away in February, but hopefully by the end of the month we'll have somebody new here.
Woo!
So we're looking. We have a couple that we have looked at, and we're gonna go check them out and hang out with them, and we may have a new mascot for the podcast.
There you go.
Nice.
Hopefully, we're keeping our fingers crossed. He's not replacing Pep, by the way. Pep is not replaced. He is just coming in here to watch over
More
us.
That's a
love.
new member.
He would have wanted you to share your love with another dog.
Yeah.
And we know he's helping us pick out the new one.
You have a new dog.
Mhm.
It's not a replacement dog. It's a new dog.
Yeah.
It's a new dog.
And that new dog is not going to be Pep.
No
It's
one could be Pep.
Different.
There's no dog in the world ever like that dog was.
Right.
So if we have him at some point, him or her, I will try and get the dog to be on the podcast for like 2 seconds so everybody can see him.
Love it.
Noise.
All right, I think we should wrap it up. Final thoughts, anybody? What do you got? Anything? Just ready for the season, I think.
I'm excited to watch JJ. I think, like I said, I think he's better than average. I think we're going to have a great year.
Yeah.
I like his smarts.
I do. I so love JJ McCarthy.
If he can make smart decisions on the field, it's going to be a really good year.
Yep. I like what he's got, above his shoulder pads.
Yeah.
And
a purple helmet.
A purple helmet, yeah. Definitely. They're sharp. Especially the chrome plated ones.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh shoot.
Cora lost. We just lost. Oh wait, she's got it. Wait, bring it back.
This is what I live with. You think I'd be better with keeping the thoughts in my head when those clips come out. I will add what they always critiqued him about only handing the ball off and, never passing the ball or whatever in Michigan. And what did we pick up? Another running back that could be a starting running back. We're just setting him up for success.
Yes.
That's all we're doing. We're actually protecting him.
Yeah.
And we're giving him crazy weapons. And I'm excited to see where it'll go. And this was the quarterback that the quarterback whisperer himself picked.
Yeah. Yep. And that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the season. I always do.
Yep.
And we will be back. So new time and place, Wednesday nights, 9:15, 8:15 Central, 9:15 my time. Barring any more technical issues, but I think
apologize.
We will get it figured out.
We will get it figured out.
The monitor we got for Cora's computer apparently doesn't have speakers. So that was one of the holdups, and then we were panicking because that was our go-to.
Yeah.
We didn't realize it didn't have speakers.
So now we will get a speaker.
Yes.
And then we'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll all be good. And I got a new lamp this year, so I don't look like I'm in somebody's basement doing the show.
We just look like we're in our basement.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the podcast is covering the cost of the lamp.
There you go.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. That would be me. All right, folks. Lead us out for the first time in 2025.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
See y'all next week.
Go. 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 Go.